today's video, I'm going to be sharing some finishing techniques for boneware work. Whether you're new to ceramics or just curious about the craft, I hope you enjoy this little deep dive into the boneware stage. It's definitely one of my favorite parts of my hand building process. If you don't know, boneware refers to the stage where the clay is completely dry. At this point, it's really fragile, but it's also perfect for finishing touches. The end result is just so smooth and aesthetically pleasing. Personally, I find this part to be the most satisfying. As the clay moves through its drying stages, I do some trimming while it's still leather hard, which is the in-between stage where it's not too wet, yet not fully dry either. I'm using my carving tools and a drywall mesh sandpaper to finish and polish the surface. I also like to use steel wool to get into some of those hard to reach places. In the next clip, you can see how fragile the boneware really is. When it chipped, it stayed into a pretty nice shape, so I decided to continue sanding and thinking about what I might use it for instead of a plate. When the clay breaks at this stage, it's able to be reclaimed, so I would much rather have it break and chip here, where I can reuse the clay, instead of having it break in the kiln, where the clay becomes vitrified. I really love this step because you can see how the work comes together. You can see the raw potential of the piece before it goes into the kiln, and it's a moment to really admire the details and connect with the work. I also get really nervous about thinking how I'm going to glaze the piece after this point. I get scared that I'll ruin it or I'll mess it up somehow, but I have to remind myself to detach. And it's okay if it's not perfect. I have a couple plans for some of these pieces, but I'm still debating for the others, so let me know if you have any ideas on how I should glaze these. I hope you enjoyed learning about this process as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. I've been uploading the content I've been storing for a while, but I'm excited to really dive in. Eventually, I'll be posting one in-depth video like this every week, along with shorts and clips on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Rednote. But for now, I'm uploading what I have, so enjoy this little dump. And if you know of any other platforms that are good for artists, especially with all the recent changes to social media, I know you know what I'm talking about. Please let me know and drop your suggestions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to do the usual like and subscribe and the notifications so you don't miss out. It also helps exposure for me and bring new people to my channel. So I really do appreciate that. And thank you for tuning in and watching. I'll see you next time.